Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. What I'm about to talk about today is something every YouTube content creator needs to take seriously. For the past few days, I've been seeing a lot of channels getting deleted from YouTube or getting strikes on YouTube. And guess what? It is because of the basic and the most, I don't know, I'll call it the smallest thing. It is not small to YouTube, but a lot of creators would see these things like very little. But things like this can actually give you a strike and get your channel deleted, and all your hard work will just go to drain. And the truth is that YouTube does not play with their rules, and there are so many rules that YouTubers don't even know about. You know, one thing that is very common on the YouTube street is creators actually giving misleading informations. I had someone who reached out to me and said he got a strike on his channel, and guess what? What he did on his channel that made him to get that strike was something another YouTuber actually, told his or her subscribers to actually do. This was an information that the YouTuber had, given as, I don't know, as something that should be helpful to their channel. But instead of that information to be helpful to their channel, it just gave them a strike. So you really, really need to be careful about the informations that you consume. Now, I have a list of things that you need to be avoiding if you are creating content here on YouTube. The first one is giving misleading informations. As little as this sounds, this can be a reason you would get strike. If you're someone, especially if you're in the educational niche, who is giving misinformations or lying about something, you might probably not even be lying. You might just think it is the truth, or you probably did not do your research, and then you're passing this of information out. One thing that can happen to you is you would get strike on that video, and that video would get deleted from your page, right? Sometimes you might see a lot of creators on YouTube doing that same thing, and it's not affecting their channel, but you might just be the scapegoat, right? You've heard what a scapegoat is. You might just be the scapegoat, right? Because someone else is doing it does not mean you should do it. They can get away with it, but you might just be the unlucky person, right? Because this guy, he told me that, oh, he has seen someone do it. He has seen a lot of channels do these things, and their channel is still working fine. Or they didn't get any strike. Like I said, you can be the scapegoat. Just try to follow the rules on YouTube. Don't give misinformations on your thumbnail. Don't, especially when it comes to health as well. When it comes to health, don't give misinformations, right? When it comes to the things that you have to do on YouTube, don't give misleading informations. Always do your research before you say anything, especially if you are teaching people. Another way to give misinformation is through your thumbnails. As basic as this sounds, it's something that can give you a strike. I think YouTube, earlier this year, YouTube just rolled out something new. They are going to be taking down channels that, use misleading thumbnails, clickbaits. If you know that you do a lot of clickbaits with your videos, stop it. Stop it. If it is not something that relates to whatever you're saying on your channel, you need to stop using clickbaits, especially when it comes to using celebrities on your thumbnails. You have to be very careful. Another thing you have to avoid, this one, a lot of small creators are the ones that fall victim for this. Copyright music. By now, you should know what copyright music is, right? Something that is not legally owned by you. Any music that has been legally claimed by someone is actually going to have copyright. So you need to be careful in using copyright music. And another thing is, I've seen a lot of people advise you to go on Instagram or go on TikTok or anywhere and save videos that are not yours and post it on YouTube Shorts just so that you can quickly get subscribers. Sooner or later, YouTube is going to, discover, and your channel will get deleted or you get a strike. Once you get 3 strikes, you're out of YouTube. You cannot get that channel back on YouTube. Be very, very careful. Don't take content that is not originally created by you and post it on YouTube. This would affect you greatly. All your hard work would go to drain, right? Even if you're re-editing it, even if you feel like, oh, you're twisting it, as long as you're not the one that created it, you cannot use it. Even if it's 10 videos of different creators, don't use it, please. It is going to affect your channel. Another thing I want you to avoid is giving hate speech or bullying. or discrimination, anything that has to do with that can get your channel deleted. Be very, very careful, right? Don't discriminate here. Don't be a bully on YouTube. Another thing that you should avoid is or be careful about is the topic on religion. When it comes to religion and politics, you need to be careful, right? To make sure that you don't just hurt your channel because of what you've said. Another thing you should be careful about is using swear words. Please, if you have any swear word on your video, kindly use a censor, right? Don't avoid it as much as possible. Don't use swear words in your video. This is against the guideline of YouTube. You can really, really just get a strike for the most basic thing. It's not even basic because why are you swearing? Why are you swearing on YouTube? Why are you swearing on social media? Even you can even swear on most social media, but when it comes to YouTube, why are you swearing? Right? You should avoid it. So this is like a bonus, right? This might not give you a strike, but it can limit how your video would do. It can limit the views you would have. It will limit how many people YouTube will show your video to. So once you have uploaded your video, right, on your YouTube studio, there are some things that you're supposed to do, like your title, your description, and some other things like your tags, right? There's a session they would ask you if your video has AI on it. So you have to click no on that if your video does not have AI. But the thing that I want to focus more is the part that says for kids and not for kids. So you have to always tick that, right? If you have a content that is for kids, click on for kids so that YouTube can direct it to the right audience, which are kids. Now, if you have content that is not for kids, you have to click on it. Because if you don't click on it, YouTube will not show a wide range of audience, right? Because that is very important. If your videos are not for kids and you don't click on not for kids, it's going to affect the performance of your video. So make sure you're always clicking on that to make to just maximize how well your video will do, right? Another thing I want you to stop doing is going on TikTok, going on Facebook, copying a video there or saving it, right, with a watermark and then bringing it to YouTube. Are you trying to promote TikTok? Are you trying to promote Instagram on YouTube? Have you forgotten that these two different applications are like in a competition with themselves, right? If you have a video that is originally yours and you want to repurpose it, there's a better way you can save it from Instagram and TikTok. I have a video of that. If you want to know how to repurpose your video and save them from these platforms without having any issues, you can watch this video. That way you would not have any watermark on that video. The TikTok watermark, the Instagram watermark would not be on it. It would just be a plain video. The only watermark that you can put on your video can be your own logo or your name, but not Facebook, not anything that has to do with Meta or TikTok, because these apps are in a competition. So you don't want to do that, right? It can limit the way your video will do, right? So you have to be careful about that. Learn to do your research as well. There are times that you don't even need a YouTuber to tell you what to do. Some of the things that I'm talking about now are informations that you can get by yourself, right? It's so sad that I'm sorry I'm saying this. A lot of people would not like it, but it's so sad that I see a lot of creators, you know, giving me informations, not because they want to, but because they haven't done their research, proper research, and they don't even know better. But because someone else has said that or done that, made a video about that, they just watch it and say, oh, this topic is something that can make me go viral. This topic is something that can give me a lot of views. And then you see them making that video and telling people to do it without making their own research. So please, you can also do your own research, right? Your YouTube studio is a place where you can get some information, especially about the guidelines on YouTube. Go on your YouTube studio and check for the YouTube guidelines, right? Even more shorter way to do it is by going on chat GTP, right? And just asking what are the YouTube guidelines. And you will see it would bring it out for you. Go on your YouTube studio and check it out, right? There are a lot of videos here on YouTube guidelines. That is why sometimes I tell creators that all your videos does not necessarily need to be viral videos. There's some certain informations that you would want to pass. So, and that information will be appreciated by a number of people, not necessarily a large number. So while you're focusing on posting videos that can make you go viral, also post videos that can help people. Be authentic. Don't make videos that would give misleading information just because you want views. It's not okay. Growing on YouTube here is not easy. So you have to make sure that you don't make all your efforts go to the drain, right? I hope this video was helpful. I hope you were able to learn one or two so that you're able to protect your channel here on YouTube. Now, if this video was helpful, please subscribe because I have a lot of videos that can help you grow your channel. If you're looking to grow your channel, this is the channel for you. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment section as well if this video was helpful, and I'll see you on my next video.